click is ETG. Eat the goose. Eat the goose. Yeah,
Introducing the 2 racks a week challenge.
Don't shoot. Which I need some proof. Just watch my videos, man.
Video and then,
2 racks a
just
week.
showing all your 2,500. I said, okay. All right, that's good with that.
68 hours, so it was $2,075.60.
I work like 70, I don't remember, like 73, 74 hours. I made like 3,400, close to 3,500.
I made $2,001.
62 hours, and I had 2,400.
Introducing the 2 racks a week challenge.
Man, let's get it. Man, what's going on, people? Drum roll. Guitar. Piano. Ronnie Speed coming back. Let's get it. Man, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. No need for an introduction, but we're going to do an introduction anyway. Here we have another winner of the 2 racks a week challenge, man. Here we have Sean, man. Sean, give him a quick introduction. Let him know what market you driving in and which platform that you are driving on.
All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Sean, and I am currently in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I use the Lyft platform, and that's the only platform I use.
Okay, he from Ann Arbor, man. That's like 10,
Ann Arbor,
15
Michigan.
minutes away from where I'm originally from, man. So shout out to the AA Ace dudes, whatever y'all want to say, man. Shout out to you, man. And I'm glad to see, somebody from back home is like on and who made $2,000, man. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. So since this is the 2 racks a week challenge, let the audience know exactly how many hours and how much did you make? Yeah, he already got the proof ready for y'all. All y'all
Okay,
trying to discredit him.
The screenshot I sent you was actually less. As soon as I had completed it, I had sent it to you, then I kept on riding. But I don't know if you can see that here. It's actually 2,051 and 65
we can see it. Yep.
cents.
Hold it back up one more time. And right there, just keep it right there. Bam, y'all see it, $2,051.85. And
Yes,
I can't really see how many hours is that, 68? I can't really see that.
65 hours and 26 minutes and 159 rides.
Not too shabby.
Yes, sir.
Don't discredit him. I told you, man, it's out here. Even the slow market and another winner. I think you the second person from Michigan who have made $2,000. So not too shabby again, man. So how did you do it?
Honestly, I avoided everybody and just stick to driving and made sure I hit that goal. On the app, it shows your weekly goal.
Yeah.
So I made sure I was determined to get it. Honestly, I just kept driving. Every day I didn't drive until they cut me off. I did like the first 4 days. And then I think the weekends is when I hit it really hard. And that's why I got that 2,000. I think it was like a Saturday I sent it to you, or Sunday. It was a Sunday I sent it to you.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
How did you even get into, the rideshare game in the first place?
My father.
Okay.
And I didn't even start it in Michigan. I actually started in Indiana. It was like years back. I had lived in Indiana. And this is before it got like to Indiana. My dad, he sent it to me. He lived in Michigan. He sent it to me. He's like, hey man, you should check this out. You can make some extra money. So I downloaded, signed up for it, but I couldn't start because it wasn't in my state yet at the time. So my father, thanks to him, that's how I started.
Okay, dang, man. So you got started. So
because my pops.
Okay, shout out to your pops, man. So once you made $2,000, I'm pretty sure is this the most that you ever made, or have you made 2,000 before?
Not on Lyft. The most say consistently I made was probably like 1,800.
Okay,
consistently on Lyft. Yeah.
All right. How did you even find out about the two racks a week challenge?
I'm trying to think, make sure I get my story right. I know I'm always scrolling on YouTube looking for content ideas and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Then I was just like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I should do like a little funny Lyft confessions because we get a lot of passengers, different stories, different
Yeah.
personalities. So I typed in just Lyft driver, then you popped up. And then I
Okay.
start scrolling. I'm like, oh, this man is grinding, hustling, stuff like that. Then I saw your 2 racks a week challenge, and you had receipts just every week, consistency, and you was disciplined. I was like, I can get on this. So I pushed myself. I told my wife, I said, hey, I'm about to get it. So look, whatever you want to do, we need to get it done because I'm about to be out here. And she's very supportive, man. She's a
Okay,
supportive
that's
woman. She's like, all right, baby, just get it. And she's like, go ahead and get it because we have goals and stuff. So
okay.
yeah, that's how I find out about the 2 racks a week. Just
All right,
scrolling
man.
through YouTube.
Yeah, like once you found my channel and you were scrolling and you seen like the 2,000,
hmm
dollars plus a week, man. Did you even know or think that was even possible, or like what was
Uh,
what's the first thoughts that came across your mind?
as soon as I saw it, I knew you can make a lot of money on Lyft because I drove during the pandemic and it
Mm,
was a lot of money during the pandemic. Everybody was scared. I was
mm,
scared, but I'm gonna get this money. But when I saw you do it, I knew it was possible, but I never pushed myself to do it because I was always doing other stuff, trying to hang out. Then I saw you do it, I was like, "Psh, man, I'm about to be on it. Just like that.
yeah,
It wasn't like no hesitation or nothing.
right,
So
right. Yeah,
yeah.
man. Yeah, congratulations. It's funny because I took a Uber yesterday and I was telling the
Mhm.
driver how I make, videos about driving. And he
Mhm.
was just telling me, a lot of times he get distracted from his friends. Like he got of
Mhm.
course, driving. You could pretty much do whatever you want. Like nobody's telling you,
Yeah.
nobody's on your back, so you could take a break as long as you want. And I
Mhm.
think that messes up a lot of drivers. That consistency, taking breaks, and
Mhm.
like getting distracted, man. So
Yeah.
you once you seen it, you was like, man, forget the distraction. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
this 2 racks.
Yeah.
So I know, like, you hit the goal. You showed your wife first. What did your wife say, and what did your dad say?
Well, I showed my actually no, before I was already at the 2000, I think I went to the shooting range with my father
Mm,
and I was at 1,800 and something. And I was like, hey Pop, after this, go grab some eat, but I gotta get back on it. I'm trying to hit this 2 racks a week this week. And
hmm
he was like, you gonna get 2,000 in a week? I was like, yeah. He's like, not 2 weeks. I said, no, this 1 week. I said, look at the dates.
hmm
And then he said, when does that end? I said, it's today on Sunday, so I gotta get it. And
hmm
he was like, dang. He said, I didn't know you can make that much on Lyft. But
Yeah.
when I showed my wife, she was like, all right, cool. So we can save up and get a Mercedes Benz. But she just be messing up.
I was about to say that might be a blessing and a curse at the same time. Like, oh man.
Not brand new, but not brand new off the lot. Nah. But no,
Okay.
she's very supportive though, man.
All
She's
right.
real cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good, man. Like, and
Mm,
that's good to hear that you have a supportive
mm,
wife and a supportive father.
mm-hmm.
Who showed you, the ropes, man. And
Yes, sir.
that's a pretty good thing. You seem like you have a pretty good spirit, man. How do you stay, positive and stay kind of, I guess, uplifted throughout the week? Because some people will look at it like 60 hours, like, man, that's
Oh
too
yeah.
much. Like I got into
Yeah.
it for like to be flexible. I don't want to work that hard. How
Yeah.
hard is it really to work 60 hours in your opinion?
Honestly, it all depends on you and your mindset. Honestly, my mindset, I always stay positive. I read a lot of books based on mindset and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but honestly, it's not that hard. You just have to find what keeps you motivated. For example, I think I watched one of your videos. You said listening to music gets boring. So I don't really listen to music no more. I listen to podcasts, stuff
Mm-hmm.
about financing and stuff like that. So that keep me motivated. Hitting gym, working out. Shoot, even talk to my wife. Check and see how I'm
Yeah.
doing. Check and see how she doing. Keep me motivated.
Yeah.
So you got to find your why. So my
Right.
why is I want better for us. You know.
I like
So
that,
that's about
man.
it.
Yeah, man, I like that. And you're right, man. You do have to work on yourself. That's where it starts, man. It starts with a decision, man. I think
Mm.
even, from driving, and I'm like 30,000 trips in. That's one thing I notice about,
Woo!
human beings, man. Most people, they have no goals, nothing going
They just going
on.
around the world
Yeah,
and
just living, man. Like nothing else going on. I think that's why a lot of people are unhappy. You know, just normal people, and you know, especially drivers, because some people don't have nothing else going on. You know, besides you know driving. They come home and they say, "Oh, it's a hard day, and I gotta go back and
Yeah.
do it." But I
Yeah.
know you know before we got on the call, you was telling me how you have you know a YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
you know, talk about I guess how you drive and still you know balance you know making content you know with your wife because that's a beautiful
And
thing.
stuff. Yeah. Um, what I do is like we work as a team. So if I'm really busy, she'll come up with some ideas and stuff like that, and she'll write it
Mm,
down. And we keep time slots. A lot of people have their day and they just don't balance stuff or put certain time blocks and stuff. They just go about their day doing stuff. So what we do is say, all right, on this date at this time, we're gonna do this video. We're gonna knock out this video and stuff. So if I can't come up with no ideas, she have ideas, or vice
mm,
versa. So what I do is just time block. You know, time block. Like
yeah,
from
yeah.
this time to time
Yep.
doing this, and then we're gonna make sure we make time to do this, make time to spend time with each other.
Mhm.
You know, stuff like that, and so forth.
Yeah, man. See, I like the fact that you brought up the whole, you know, time slots and scheduling your time. Because I've seen people in my comments like, "Well, if I drive this much, how do you have a life?" But it's like we all got the same amount of time. We
Mm-hmm.
all got 24 hours in a day. Like you have
Exactly.
to get better at time management. If you can still have time to, you know, drive 60 hours and still make
Mm-hmm.
content, it's like you still
Exactly.
you're managing your time wisely, man. So, you know,
Yeah.
that's the reason why I asked you that question because it's like you know, a lot of people they got stuff going on behind, you know, driving. That's how it should be. And I think that
Yeah.
will also, you know, help you and help your mindset and help your spirit because it's like, okay, I
Yeah.
got other stuff going on. I'm not sitting in the car
Exactly.
just angry, pissed off, or just trying to be a nerd
Yeah.
and make content talking shit about talking
Yeah.
shit about, you know, the company, man. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
shout out.
tell you, another thing, people say they don't have that much time. If you think about the little stuff you do, like we all do it sometimes. We get distracted and do
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and they say we don't have time. If you watch TV, you binge watch a whole show or something, that's an hour.
Seasons. Yeah.
You just texting other people or just chilling on the couch being lazy, a couch potato. Those little things you do can add up to 3 or 4 hours. You could have been doing something positive or something
Yeah.
that's detrimental to your life. So
Absolutely.
there's time, plenty of
Yeah.
time,
I
man.
100% agree with that. Yeah, so since we already
Mm,
talked about you know time management and you
mm.
know stuff of that nature, in your opinion, why do you think you know people are angry or fuck that? Why do you think people do not make $2,000 or 2 racks in a week?
Because they don't believe in themselves.
Mm,
They instantly like, all right, go back to mindset. I think the brain is a sponge. You're gonna have negative and positive stuff going into your brain, but it's up to you as a person to control your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So most people that's negative all the time, they have that negative stuff in their mind. It's positive stuff there, but they choose to take the negative side to control them.
right, right.
So they say, "Oh, I can't do it. That's too much. I'm not doing it." Whereas you can say, "You know what? How would I feel? What can I do if I make this 2 racks a week? If my bills is only 2,000 a month, that's 1 week of work. Take care of all my bills. Then I got the rest of the month. I can put that money towards something else,
Yeah.
investments, myself. You know."
Yeah, man,
So
and you 100% right, and that's what this whole challenge is about. I mean, the money is cool, don't get me wrong, but it's really
yeah,
about like the person you know who you transition into as far as like readapting your mindset, and that's like
mhm.
you know the number one. That's the starting point. You got to readapt your mindset because some people they would look at it like how you did, and it's like, oh damn, let me try to make $2,000, or then
Mhm.
you got the flip side. Oh, he's lying, or he just worked for the company.
Yeah.
He got an office job.
Yeah.
Those are fake screenshots. And it's
Oh
like,
Lord.
man, it's like why hate, man? Why hate?
Yeah, it's always gonna be haters, man.
Yeah.
Always.
All,
Always.
yeah, man.
Always, man.
So
Yeah.
in your opinion, you know, after making $2,000, why is that, you know, such a milestone and so important, you know, to even try to make this, in your opinion?
I was I say the reason I say because I don't know, just make you a different person. Like I promise you. I know it's just $1 off, but 1,999 versus that 2,000, I feel different.
Yes.
I don't know what
Yes.
it is,
Yeah,
bro.
you're right.
I feel different. I was like, man, if I could do this, man, now you like, man, I could do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I want everything, man. I feel good. I even called my wife, man, bro. I'll tell you this. Hold on, let's go back.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
soon as I hit that board, I had to hop out the car, bro. I promise you, I was like, I feel good, man.
Yeah.
Had to get one in, man. It feel
Yes.
good.
Yeah, man.
it,
Yeah,
it
you're
just,
right, man. Because like from a psychological aspect, it's totally
mm,
different seeing
mm-hmm,
like a 2 and a comma 00 because most people they want to, I want to make 100,000, I want to make 100,000. Then you start to, to break down the numbers.
mm-hmm,
Like 2,000 a week that would get you closer to the $100,000 mark. And if you could do it from driving a car, like you say, you like, damn, I'm capable of anything, especially if you
yeah,
had to work for it. Because most people,
yeah.
especially now, lazy. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to
Oh
work.
man, yeah,
Especially you transition from
man.
like a 9 to 5, and
Yeah,
you get the 40 hours. If you work overtime, maybe you get like 50, 48 hours, whatever. But
yeah,
now you got to go out there and rely on yourself and
yeah. Not,
scratch your
not,
claw and get out there.
yeah.
Then that's scary for a lot of people, and they just will never have
True,
those type of benefits, man. But
true. Yeah,
for it's something totally different for yourself, like internally, because like you said, you got the car, he's like, because that's kind
yeah.
of
Feel
how I
good, right?
was, man. When I
Yeah.
did it, I'm like, wow,
Now you focus,
20,000.
laser focus now,
Yeah, I'm like, damn, let me
laser
see if I
focus.
can do it again. I just kept doing it.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, this all I want to do. Like, what else?
yeah.
Y'all up
For
here going
real.
to concerts and
Oh
you about to fly
man.
down to LA, go to Coachella. I'm like, so
Don't get me wrong, we make time for stuff, but we just
mhm.
don't randomly just do it.
Yeah, yeah,
We make time for stuff, but
right,
it's
right,
called planning. Yeah, but
yeah.
when you focus, you got to stay focused.
Exactly, man. And,
Mm,
that's key. Focus is the key, especially if you want to do this. Just, a lot of people are too distracted and
mm,
they're inconsistent.
mhm.
Inconsistent. With their scheduling. What time of the
Yeah.
day do you normally start driving?
Normally I start at 4:30 in the morning,
Mm.
and yeah, normally I start 4:30 in the morning. I'm a morning person, but that
Okay.
week I think I had a car situation. I had to take care of it, so I threw
Yeah.
my schedule off. So I had
Yep.
work that night. I had to get it done either way.
Yep.
Although I don't like working that night, I had to get it done, so I got it done.
Mm-hmm.
Typically 4:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, because at 4:30, I'm sure you go to DTW and
yeah,
people flying out. Yeah.
yeah. you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, man.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
very well. That's
yeah,
cool, man. That's
yeah.
that's that's a good thing,
yeah.
man. So what type of things outside of driving and like your YouTube channel, like what's the vision now, for yourself?
The vision, wife and I, well, it was my vision, now it's our vision, but we want to get on that Turo stuff
Mm-hmm.
and to grow that and then eventually get into real estate.
Mm-hmm.
Basically just take all this extra money we have and turn it into assets that,
Yeah.
we don't have to physically work so much, in the future. Because, we like to travel and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we want something, our assets paying for that lifestyle, you know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How long have you been like self-employed, like working for yourself, relying on yourself? Like when was the last time that you, had a 9 to 5?
Okay. So I have to take you back. So I was self-employed. It was about 2 years ago, and that's when I started. And then we had like a crazy flood and stuff. I ended up losing my car, and a couple other episodes happened where I had to go back to a 9 to 5. But my whole mindset was, hey, let me just get myself out of this situation, save up, and then get back to this so I can really have time to do what I need to do.
Right.
So it was 2 years. Then a situation happened. I had to stay at a job for a year. But once I paid cash for the car I have now, I hopped back on Lyft and
Yep.
saved a little bit more money. Then I just transitioned right back to full time. I want to say in January, so
Yeah.
last month. So total, you say 2 years and a month if you put it all together.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about like because a lot of people they'll do this, the stuff will go wrong,
Mhm.
then they'll switch back to a job, and they be like, man, I need a job. Like I can't go back to driving. Like,
Mm-mm.
so what? Talk about like that transition, like back and forth from driving, having the freedom and flexibility and autonomy to do what you want. Now you at
Man,
a job. How did that feel? Like once you was
man.
back in the work, the
You already
workforce.
know where I'm going. That was pain. Look. I told my wife, I keep it real with her. I said, hey, I'm only doing this right now to stack up and get back on my feet. But once I'm there, I'm out of here. I even told the people
Yeah.
in my workplace because I was like, man, I made more money doing something different, and I had freedom, and it was a physical job, man. It was.
Oh
I was
yeah.
working in negative 20 degrees in the freezer. I was like,
Woo.
man. So you already know I was ready to get up out of there,
Hmm.
but I did like I didn't. I don't like people telling me what to do. I'm not a bad person. I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
do
yeah.
my
I'm the
job
same way.
really
Hmm.
good. Yeah, but going back to that job and then just I had to stay to the work design to help everybody else. So I'm like, bro, I said, look, I'm a God man, dude. I was like, God, as soon as I get out of this, I promise you I won't be back. But
He started praying to God at work. You're like,
hey, look,
please, like I'm sorry,
seriously,
I repent.
seriously. But once I got back driving, I
Mhm.
make sure I had a nice emergency fund. I make sure the stuff is in place. So if anything ever went wrong, I'm good. I'm not even stressing over it.
Yeah, man.
But now I'm free. My mind, I can just really plan on what I want to do.
Yeah, man. See,
No stress.
shout out to you for having that type of mindset because most people they'd have just given up after, whatever bad or what's the adversity, would have, came across their face. Say, but I'm just gonna get a job and probably stay here and be comfortable. You was like, nah, I'm just gonna make my money, make my bread, got a plan. I'm back out here, back in these
Exactly.
streets, man. I ain't got time to be, 20
Exactly.
degrees, you carrying stuff cold as hell, and like,
Look,
man, can you do this? Can you come? Like, no, man. Like, dang.
look. I don't know if you ever heard of this. A job to me stands for just over broke.
Mm. I
Just
never heard
over
the
broke.
acronym. I like that.
Just over broke. You just have enough to pay your bills. You just have enough to go out on the weekend.
Hmm.
I'm not cut up like that. I want more than just enough.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah,
same way.
I'm good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
man. I'm the exact same way. It's like, yeah, because some people they use the term, oh, I want something that's more secure, or I need some more job security. But I don't think most people have, the job security that they think. I mean, companies is, laying off employees. I think
Hmm.
today on the radio they said like Disney laid off a couple thousand or a few thousand employees. So, people still,
Amazon,
yeah.
Apple. Yep.
And so people
Yeah.
still, losing jobs. So I think the best thing you can rely on is yourself. Figure things out, try to
Exactly.
make yourself, more valuable, man. And you'll be happier
Exactly.
that way,
Hmm.
But people fail to use their greatest asset, which is their mind and ability to think and plan and take action. That's scary for a lot of people, man.
Oh yeah, a lot of people. I've been at my job for 6 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so you're never gonna rely on something like, when a COVID situation happen again, that job security
Hmm.
is gonna be gone because the business owner, you gotta think of it as a business. They gotta protect themselves.
Yeah.
When something go wrong with the business,
You
employees are the
gone.
last thing they're waiting about.
Like you're gone. Yeah, and
Instantly.
that's just the nature of the game. Then people get mad, even like drivers or people that work in a normal job. Like, well, they don't care about us, or that's messed up. I'm like, look, man,
It's
like
business,
that's
baby.
life. It ain't personal. It's
Hmm.
just business.
Exactly, man. I
Yeah,
understand that. That's why I'm like, I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah. It is what it is. Like, all right, man, I get it. I'm
Yeah.
on to the next, man. So I see you got your like subscribe to our channel shirt. I'm
Oh yeah,
definitely gonna
yeah.
have to drop the links in the description so people who want
Oh,
to check
appreciate it,
you out.
man.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Appreciate it. Appreciate
yeah. I'm
it.
I'm definitely gonna drop the the link below.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Before we get up out of here, any words of wisdom or advice to the new drivers or the existing drivers, the people out here, who have like a negative mindset or they making this much harder than what it really is and they not winning. Like, what would you say to them?
I recommend first things first, anything in life, you have to have a why. So figure out your
Mm,
why. Why are you doing it? Envision your future. What does your future self look like? That's number two. Number three, outside of driving and driving, have an emergency plan. So if something go left, you're not pulling your hair out and stressing about it. Next step, if you're out of shape, get in shape, work out, do something active. You don't have to be crazy, but go for a walk so you have your mind right. Eat better. Read books. Like I read a book actually called Mindset Matters.
Okay.
keep your mind right. And just like take it a step at a time. Don't look at the whole number. If you want 2,000 a week, break it down. Like you said, break it down day by day. So you know, okay, I need to hit this number every day.
Mm-hmm.
And then just think about who you can become once you hit that number. When you hit it, I'm telling you, you'll feel good. If you haven't hit it, try it. If you didn't get it this week, it's off $1 or $2. Go for it next week. Shoot.
Yeah, man.
And last thing, my bad. Last thing, I'll say this. I forgot who said it. They said everyone knows it's gonna come a day when we're gone. We don't know that day. So everyone lives their life like I know we're gonna pass one day. But you know, it is what it is. You have to live your life every day like you're not gonna have it tomorrow.
Right.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah, I like everything you said, man. I'm big on mindset because that's pretty much how it is. It's like I don't make excuses, you know. I win, I lose, but I just, you know, keep going. Every week is different. You know,
Yes,
you're
sir.
gonna be throwing. You think you're gonna get a fastball, and here comes a curveball. Next week, here comes a screwball. You just gotta, you know, overcome adversity and you know
Yes, sir.
continue to strive for greatness and stay out there and get it done, man. And
Yes, sir.
you know, like I said, man, a lot of people probably seen like all the negative content to hear like the bad stories out there, but man,
Yeah. Those
doesn't
people
do you
that
no
ain't did it
good.
that long, man.
Yeah,
Those people that
yeah,
haven't drove that long. I
yeah,
already know. They
yeah.
did for 1 week for a video.
1 week for a video, or
Well,
you know, it's easy to focus on the negative stuff
mm.
because it's like you a nerd. It's like you don't have no true experience. You see some of the news, you make a video about it. I mean, fine,
Yeah.
but you know, I don't think
Yeah.
that's most people, you know, perspective really. But
Yeah.
yeah, don't make excuses. Rely on yourself, man, and you know, look at life from a binary perspective. Do you win
Hey,
or do you lose? Did you get
if
it
you lose,
done?
learn.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's only really a loss like if you accept it as a loss. I mean, you could just take a L like for a short term, but all right, I got to do something differently. Then you know,
Yeah.
continue to strive because it is a big learning curve, but most of it is like you learning more about yourself. You know, you learn a lot
Yeah.
about yourself in the process. You know,
Oh, you do, man.
yeah,
You do. You know your weaknesses
yeah,
instantly.
mm-hmm.
Like I know what I used to do wrong. I used to eat too heavy, and now I'm sleepy. I say, all right, I eat now. I start eating light in the morning,
Yep.
and I eat. If I go to grab something to eat, it's gonna be something light, and because I eat too heavy, I'm not gonna get it done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
You
gotta eat
definitely
light.
right. Yeah, and that's true because man, I wonder if I still got this picture. It's probably I don't even know if I probably deleted it, but I remember when I first started driving, I was in my phone, you know, just going
Mhm.
through it, and I'm just looking at one of the meals I had for like McDonald's. I got like a double quarter pounder. I got a large fry. I got
I
a
can't touch
medium
that, man.
fry. I'm like, what was I doing?
Just eating,
Yeah,
not
but you
thinking.
know, but you know, all those factors go into it. You know, a healthy
Yes, sir.
body, healthy mind. You know, man, all that. You know, you have to factor into achieving your goals and making 2 racks a week.
Yes, sir.
So, man, want to
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to Shine, shout out to Ann Arbor, shout out to 734. You already know, and you know, here we have another winner. I think this is number 45 so far.
Man, keep it
So,
going, man. Keep it
yeah, I'm
going.
definitely gonna keep it going. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, it's just a
Oh yeah, I'm
start.
gonna cop that shirt, man. I gotta go on your website and get it.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
cop
I
that
got you.
shirt.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. So
Yeah, I gotta get it.
until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll. Guitar. Piano. I don't got my ballad song, so I can't do no flips. But see you next time. Another winner for the 2 racks a week challenge, man. Peace.
Ronnie Speed, yeah, Ronnie Speed, 60 hours.